Okay, this is now topic 3, and it's all about video games. I know we have game chat, but game chat this week was all about E3. So we're going to just bring in a little games topic and just how it's just games as an art medium. So we have films, we have paintings as actual art, we have TV shows, but games I just feel are on another level. Like that is where my passion truly lies. Like I love watching films, but the storytelling in games, the interactiveness, just all the different aspects, the characters that you can get involved with, and actually play, fight the enemies. I think it's on a completely other level for me. Like you probably prefer films, am I right in saying?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I just prefer that the whole aspect where these developers can just create their stories, much like filmmakers. They create their own stories, bring them to life. And I just got to jump in and fuck with it all.
Make my monsters grow.
Make my monster grow. Power Rangers reference. Number 999. Yeah, how did everyone feel about video games as an art medium?
I think it could very well be like... I'm surprised they haven't done it yet. Like, obviously they keep trying to add new dimensions to cinema. So like when you've got these 4D experiences, or side note and concern, somewhere in Porthcawl apparently you're going to have a 7D experience. I don't know what that is, and I'm afraid to go in because I feel like I might die. But
I'm dodge, duck, dip, dive, dodge and dodge and dodge.
Dodge and dodge. But yeah, no, I feel like eventually, like pretty soon, there's going to be stuff where you'll be in the cinema, and next to your seat, everyone has a control pad as if they were like audience members on a game show, to the point where they are watching movies where the audience plays a role in where this film goes.
I thought you were going to go down that line. I like there's a game that I've played just recently. It's called Late Shift. It's basically a film, and you make choices along the way, and it's only like an hour and a half experience.
It predates all the way back to the old D&D style adventure books.
Yeah.
Where, depending on what you want to do, it depends on which page you go to, and usually I'd always get it wrong and I'd die. But
so you'd be like, no, I didn't take my hand off the page.
Yeah, it's what everyone does. Of course everyone does it. And don't lie, you all did it.
Everyone done it.
Like, again, it's one of them things where, like, I don't know, like, there's like D&D movies that have been out before in the past, but like they've never really worked because at the best experience is doing it yourself and being in it, which is why they won't ever take off, even though they're still attempting it best efforts. Yeah. But like I feel like that could be something that eventually, like you think about it now, you can buy DVD video games.
Yeah.
You just use a remote.
Mm-hmm.
So it's clearly doable, and I kind of feel like that's something that they're going to be probably touching on.
I think like that's where the burgeoning of the VR experience comes into things, really.
Yeah.
Really delving people into that into that world of things, and I think that is
what's that film they
where
did?
it's gonna
What's that first person film that came out recently?
Horrid Henry? No?
That's
oh no, it's Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore Henry. Horrid Henry is a show.
When you think about it, like again, virtual reality.
Yeah.
Even though it always made me laugh that growing up they'd say not to sit too close to the screen because it would damage your eyes. Now they're giving us devices to strap screens to our faces.
Well, it's been like that for years.
But yeah, again, if they're making films like that, you think about it, you could quite easily, everyone goes to the cinema, but rather than watching something on a big screen, you'd be putting on the headset, and you think, especially with these 360 cameras, you could just be watching it and whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like this. I know that Alejandro Iñárritu, director, he recently did Birdman and the Revenant, which are all like Oscar contenders. He debuted a VR film at Cannes. I haven't looked at the details of it, but I've heard a lot of like buzz going around it. So
nice.
That's something I think that is.
Does the virtual reality world scare any of you?
No.
I've never tried it. I don't really know what to think.
I don't know. I think it's weird.
It's quite an interesting thing, really. I didn't think it would ever be something that would truly take off properly or get popular.
Yeah.
But it, like, honestly, I don't really keep up with video games as much as such, especially hardware. And so when I hear about everyone bringing suddenly all these VR things like PlayStation VR, I was like, where all this VR stuff come from? Like,
Yeah.
I was just like surprised that it was an actual thing that, because I knew the first I heard of it was Oculus, and I was like, okay, that I might get somewhere. And then everyone started doing all this VR stuff, and I can get VR for your mobile phone. And
My mother
it's
had
like,
one arrive in the post, and she had no idea why, without realising it came as a part of
Came
your
part of the
phone
package.
contract.
Right.
see, they even like thing as packages, and
Yeah.
and I think that does it does play into this idea. Like, obviously, games are an interactive experience, and they are and I think saying they're an art form is a fair thing, because it is an
Yeah,
interactive
but
a piece of interactive art. The same
Yeah.
as like someone hammering a board into their chest on the stage. You know, that's
no, but again, it's like I think
It's
it's,
own form.
I think it's a
varied thing, and
it's it's definitely a prominent art form, because like the idea. Oh, granted, it takes a lot of people to like actually develop the games and put them together.
And time.
A lot of time goes into it, like just from literally all the development behind it to the voice acting that takes part in it. But again, it's like people are literally creating these stories that, like you said, you get fucked with if you want to.
Yep.
But again, like they've put all their time and effort into producing this story for you to play with.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's cool.
It's great. Like with the interactive games, stuff like RPGs, where it's all you build your own experience. And there's a game coming out from Quantic Dream, who they're doing Sony's Detroit Become Human. You're playing an android, and you've got to make choices, and it's like a crime thing, and the end outcome of this crime scene or investigation depends on you finding all the different clues, choosing what to do at different points. And it's like they're now no longer just telling their own story, they're allowing you to tell your own story in these games. And it's all about escapism more than anything. It's about diving into this world, losing yourself in this beautiful masterpiece of not just visuals, sound, story, the characters, but it's also its gameplay is actually like trying to think of a terrible sort of port of a game where it's like the controls are just absolute nonsense, and you're like, I can't play this, come on. But then there's other games like Dragon Age or even Final Fantasy where the controls are just right, like it's natural, and I just
That's why I can
love
easily
it.
spend 4 to 6 hours on Minecraft.
So easy.
Just get lost. I can get
yeah.
lost in Minecraft.
Yeah.
I can't.
Because it's an open sandbox. I can I can play the adventure thing if I'm playing with someone or whatever. But again, I'd like the creative mode, and I'll just build. And I'll build and I'll build and I'll build.
art form that then allows you to create your own art.
It's Lego on my PC.
Yeah.
Which again, apparently, the new Lego Dimensions game. Is it Dimension?
Lego
No,
Worlds.
Lego Worlds. Apparently, it's really cheap. But it's supposed to be really good.
Wow.
Yeah, I've heard some good things about it. Of course, it's Lego. Lego's awesome. But anything else to add about games as art form? Like, how do you perceive it?
I think in the burgeoning day and age, is becoming more and more art for me, because obviously the more photorealistic graphics allow it to be more immersive. I know Horizon Zero Dawn, I saw someone was screenshotting things from that. I thought that's stunning.
Yeah.
So beautiful. And I think that's the point. We've reached a point where there's more possible. It's similar to how film is. When you reach a point where when you open up possibilities and you make it more, and it's more limitless, then it allows things to branch out and be something more than what they are, than something. I mean, you can say that retro games still have their own like artfully charm.
But it was very.
But there's still a distance
What am
there
I looking at?
as you're just like you're playing through something where now it's like there is that more of it. It is that immersive nature of it.
It's a more impressive visuals with the evolution, because before it was very blocky and pixel based, and cone shaped boobs and all that jazz, and now you like just the amount of they've gone from literally pointed boobs and like pointed shoulders, pointed noses and faces that look absolutely bizarre. Like makes me just think of the robot from Red Dwarf. Just graphics like that to fully, almost photorealistic. You're never going to get quite that.
Perfect
know,
example
but
though.
It's almost happening.
SmackDown Know Your Role compared to WWE 2K17.
Exactly. Like the wrestling games back in the day, they looked horrible.
Yeah.
Played it for the gameplay, but
Ah.
it looked.
PlayStation 1's WWF Attitude.
Oh,
I don't think I played that, dude.
no,
Ah,
thank
man,
you.
yeah, blood. You could bleed from your shoulders.
You
Really?
could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the same. That was just the engine they used in the
Yeah.
ECW games,
Yeah,
and it was kind of frustrating because you had to just have It's just like this
It
combo
was
does
Button
this,
Bash, yeah, it was Button
and this
Bash.
combo does this. It wasn't even button bash because you button bash, you died, or you just like
Yeah.
fucking did bugger all. It was like you have to do this to do this big move. And it's like it's kind of like
and it's like, isn't even now, like, of course now they've got faces right, but they're getting hair right now. Every strand of hair, they're actually drawing in and it giving it its own sort of bit of physics, and it waves, and I'm just like, how is this
How
possible?
does this
We've
even
gone
work?
from
How
this,
does that even
from
work?
Crash Bandicoot with the effed up face to the Crash Bandicoot
In
we have
20
now, where
years.
his hairs are like quite,
that's 20 years of progression
It's
in graphic
crazy,
development and
and
just
I love it.
more powerful machines.
yeah.
Does it scare you in a way?
Oh no, I'm so excited. I just can't hide it.
I just don't
No.
know how. the
You about to lose control.
Yeah.
It's kind of just
Yeah.
interesting seeing
I
the
think he
different
likes it.
things, new things trying people. Because now we've got VR,
Yeah.
it makes you think where they're going next with that and how they're going to try
Well,
and like.
With at the moment, like VR is the future. At the moment, I don't care for it very much because like I get motion sickness, so I'm just like oh,
I don't think
you know.
it'll ever truly take
No.
over, but if it does,
No.
it would be
There'll be a
years
there'll
and
be a
years and
market.
years.
Yeah, this is a market. It's on its way. It's the future in like is a niche now, but later on it will be its own sort of branch. But it's not for me at the moment. It's all very experience based and what have you. So I can't really speak much on the VR, but I can imagine it being, whoa, I'm in this world
One-
now. This is
The
amazing.
best thing I have seen so far was the virtual reality Payday trailer.
But yeah,
That was
that
incredible.
looked cool.
Wait, what?
Have you not seen that?
No.
Payday
Why
two.
didn't anyone
I
tell
will-
me about
I will
this?
show you this later
Alright, okay.
when we finish the wrap up this episode. But seriously, there was a video floating around on Facebook, and it was Payday 2, and it was just a simple cash.
Yeah, bank heist, I think.
Simple bank heist, but it was through VR, and like
Yeah.
literally the guy's like all of his HUD was just all on his arm, and he was doing
Yeah.
everything.
Well,
it
so
was-
you could look down and
Yeah, on your
Yeah,
arms,
like
all
if you
some,
wanted
like,
to know like
fallout.
your ammo and whatnot, it was like he had a Pip Boy. Yeah, no, it was ridiculous. I'll show you later. It was good.
Yeah. It's
Shout
like-
out to Payday. Payday's
Yes,
awesome.
Payday.
And you ever make Payday 3?
They are in the process of making it, but obviously it's going to take time because there's still they're doing Payday 2 VR, the branch of the market.
But no, was that actually them that was doing it?
They,
Or- I
they've
thought
got
it was
to be
just a
doing
fan made.
something. No, it's not a fan made.
No.
I don't think.
Sick.
We'll have to have a look and see what happens. But Payday 3 is on the
messages,
way,
Please.
and I can't wait to implement all the features from before, make it a bit more refined, a bit more fluid, I guess, because it does feel kind
Yeah.
of clunky in a
I
way.
think that's why I think I liked about that game so much, because it was a game.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it wasn't. It was flawed in like some areas, like
Yeah.
with the AI controls over it. Like you just see some guy running into a car.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was a bit clunky, but at the same time, it was a hell of fun. It was just so much fun.
it was a lot of fun, but the one thing that frustrated me about that game is the fact that you literally just make one
Oh yeah.
ounce of noise, and like every security guard is just running towards it.
This is typical GTA.
GTA, yeah.
You wave at a police officer and be like, "Get the fuck down!" It's just like, "Whoa, dude! I just want to ask you for your number."
God's sake, Sharp, what is with this language?
What is with this language? I think language just went a long time ago. But yeah, that happens at everything. You make a bit of noise. I think it was Assassin's Creed as well. You make the slightest thing, everyone knows that you've just killed someone. Is like, really? But it is neither here nor there. Payday 2, awesome game, fantastic game. Can't wait to play the new one. That's gonna
But
be
don't know anyone that's played on Payday 1.
Payday 1. I think I played a level or two.
I played a
but,
demo.
It was
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
it was cool. But Payday 2 is where I jumped in
A
properly.
lot.
Okay, so that's it
Not my
for
cup of tea.
topic 3. Apparently, Payday is not his cup of tea.